Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In case you were wondering why I'm trying to be quiet and why we're out here today we are blackfishing. You see, after watching a recent Philip DeFranco video where he tackled the subject of blackfishing by bravely avoiding giving any real personal opinion about it.
As far as my opinion on this, man, I don't know. And I truly mean that. I don't know. I'm gonna personally be more interested in your opinion. But also, I mean, obviously I have to acknowledge this is my standpoint from someone that is in no way affected by this. And so that's why, if anything, while I'm obviously interested in everyone's opinions, people that are black, Hispanic, just anything except just white, I'm really interested in what you think about this situation.
And of course, after a kind donation the other day from one of our viewers, I wasn't sure if you wanted me to use your name or not, but you know who you are. I was able to afford this poll and special bait to go blackfishing. Now, blackfishing is not as hard as you might think, especially if you have your white privilege. You can just go right up to the office of the patriarchy and hand them your card. They'll show you all the best spots to fish for it. Why hell, they'll even give you a bucket of complimentary offense to throw in the water to get things started. It really attracts all the... Oh, wait a second. I think we got something here. Gotcha, sucker. What is this?
What's up, beautiful aliens? It's your girl Kalia, aka K Curls, and I know y'all noticed a different background.
Oh my god, no, this isn't what I thought it was. Blackfishing is a scam.
Tonight,
throw it back. I said throw it back.
So cute.
Do not want help.
So let's get into the video. So I'm scrolling through YouTube, just seeing the latest tea, the latest videos, and I stumbled past this video. There's these beauty gurus, these internet sensations doing blackface.
Okay, number one, I did not cut that. It's just her jump cuts are her own. Absolutely fantastic job, by the way. And secondly, oh my god, you mean to tell me that someone out there dared to, by some means, darken their complexion? How scandalous! So when's the pie going to be set? I'll bring the marshmallows.
I have been kind of doing my research more before I made this video so that I would be able to not only bring you guys my opinion, but also facts.
Right, fantastic, absolutely. We get to some facts. I need me some facts because blackfishing did not turn out as well for me today as I had imagined it to. Righto then, off to your video description to get them citations, to get some of them facts, and there's not even a video description. Huh. Well, that's a damn shame. YouTube must be on the fritz again. But don't worry, everyone. So Nay here lets us know that you just spoke straight up facts, so I'm sure that the contents of this video will be compelling enough by its own merits.
The three things that we're going to be talking about here and why this whole thing is really just offensive.
Wait a second. Wait just a damn second! You didn't tell me that you were offended. Oh my god, if you'd have told me that, that would have changed everything! Okay. Quick serious question though. What if I don't give a shit that you're offended? Just curious.
Okay, so there's first assimilation, where white clothes do white things, white religion, white, forcing white onto us.
Alright. Everyone, I'm only going to ask this one time. Which one of you bastards out there let on to our plans? She knows what we're up to. Now we got to shut everything down. We can't force them to be white if they know.
I've got one that can see.
Or minorities having to force white culture onto themselves. Assimilation was a point of survival for minorities.
was...
Oh, just so very sorry about all that, everyone. I just wanted to show that she understood and acknowledged the past tense of that statement because, well, there's no need for black people to act white so they can just try to survive. No one is going around and lynching black people for not being white enough. You are free to be as black as you want to be. Whatever the hell that means.
Second one is appropriation. This is what you white people are doing.
Oh golly gee, Missy, sure is swell of you to tell us white folk what we're all doing. Come white folk, gather around and everyone take a knee. Is everybody sitting down? Okay, you've got our attention. Now I know that we are just white people, so you'll have to black explain it real slow like for us so we can keep up.
So what y'all are doing is y'all are taking a culture that y'all don't understand, that y'all don't live in, that y'all don't stand in, and y'all are taking it and y'all are construing it and making it white. You're taking our skin color and you're making it a tan.
Oh Lord, I'm so sorry, miss. I know I'm just a dumb crack and I'm too stupid to understand your super duper complicated culture. But I never meant to take all your things and turn them white. Please don't beat me, missus. I swears I'll be a good whiter from now on. I won't even go outside in the sun or nothing, no more. Oh no, little white girl. Look at you, you done got and done it. You done stole that precious, beautiful black skin, and you done appropriated it. You racist. How dare you stay out to suffer too long.
No, honey, what you're doing is blackface. And the last one that I want to talk about is cultural appreciation. So as y'all know, I am with a white male. Cultural appreciation is someone who's like Jonathan.
Oh, I see, I get you. So there are special cases for white people to understand these things, special circumstances that allow them to partake in the blackness without being a heretic. And it just so happens, by mere coincidence, that you're dating a guy who fits the bill for all these circumstances. Isn't that just interesting? Now, don't you white people get reading into anything here because I'm not saying anything there. But what I'm saying is, just don't get me wrong, okay? What I'm saying is, I understand. I understand because, as a matter of fact, once upon a time, I too was given my honorary black card by some black friends of mine. And I even have my Mexican card that I got from an entire group of Mexican friends that I had. It was quite prestigious. I keep them in a plaque over the mantle.
Who was born from a white womb, who is white as hell, but was raised by a black mother, has a full black family, and embraces black culture because why? Not only does he understand it, but he's lived in it. When we're out and he's getting looked at because he is white with a group of black people. People who have that cultural appreciation, it's a very fine line. You have to understand that culture and really understand it for who you are to be genuine. It's not Jonathan going and grabbing a spray tan and putting the shit all over his face and being like, this is the new dark. I'm tan. So now that we got the facts out.
My God! Did you send this video to a half-blind butch with late-stage Parkinson's disease to edit it for you? Anywho, now while I can tell that yours must be a brain with many wrinkles, let me run this by you and see if it activates any of the old almonds. First things first, okay, if you keep on telling people that they can't do something, wear something, say something because of the color of their skin, you're going to end up being a racist. You are going to keep on furthering the divide between people based off of skin color if you keep on shaming people for blurring those lines when they have no ill will or intent to demean anyone by doing so. Now about this whole stupid, idiotic cultural appropriation bullshit that you're trying to spew here. Okay, you see, if you are truly proud of your culture, then you want to share it with people. You want to see more people embracing your way of life. If you think it's such a good thing, then you should want to see more people see that it's a good thing and to experience it. What exactly does it say about you and your culture if you shame someone else for daring to attempt to partake in it, just because they don't have the right skin color? You do realize that if you were to get your way, whenever someone in the future is asked what cultures influenced them in their work, where they drew inspiration from, black culture will never come up if they're not black. Your culture will never inspire anything from anyone that's not black, and it'll be the only culture to do so simply because you got possessive over something you can't even really own.
So now that we got the facts out of the way, time for K. Crow's opinion, bitch.
What? What facts did you give us? Oh my god, there were no facts there. You gave us 3 A's. Congratulations, you got triple A's, and you're gonna need it because your video is a wreck.
On this whole thing, blackface. Beauty gurus, mostly on Instagram, I've been seeing people who just have a large following doing this. Y'all are doing blackface, some of y'all.
This is what you think blackface is. Oh, sweet summer child.
Well, what did he ask you?
First thing the man asked me is, how far is it from the sun to the moon?
He asked you how far it was from the sun to the moon?
Yeah, that's what the man asked me.
Well, what'd you tell him?
I told him if he was going to give me that route, I didn't want to judge.
Like, some of them I'm saying, like, maybe y'all are reaching, because at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with a woman going to get a spray tan. But be your tan. Baby, you can't go from Farrah Fawcett to Angela Bassett, okay?
Right, I say that's right. Anyone with a slightly darker, browner skin color will be convicted of high heresy against the black culture. Such a crime should come with no less than the sentencing of 2 years hard slavery. Maybe then you'll know the pain and anguish it took for them to get that skin color.
You can't go from Piper from Orange is the New Black to f***ing Crazy Eyes.
My God! If any of you heathens are found committing such a heinous crime, well, I suppose we'll just drag you out back and put you out of your misery like old Yeller.
In all actuality, y'all hoes shouldn't even be going from Jennifer Aniston to motherfucking Jennifer Lopez.
I don't have anything clever here, okay? If the other one got a tan and was looking down, I might mistake them for the other person. You're grasping at straws. It's time to give it up.
It's f***ing offensive.
It's now very common to hear people say, I'm rather offended by that, as if that gives them certain rights. It's actually nothing more, it's simply a whine. It's no more than a whine.
I find that so offensive.
I find that offensive.
Oh,
it has no meaning, it has no purpose, it has no reason to be respected as a phrase. I am offended by that. Well, so f***ing what?
I can't go to the store and get a bottle of some beige, pale white foundation and put that shit on, and oh, society is easier for me.
By God, you should do that. You know what? Record it. This would be really helpful in dispelling the myth that everyone's a racist who treats white people better. Secondly, go ahead. I don't care if you paint yourself up all white. I don't care, you're not going to offend me. I mean, quite frankly, I thought it was pretty damn funny when Dave Chappelle did it. Did I think that it was racist? No! Because I can laugh when somebody makes a joke about exaggerated stereotypes of white people.
Now see, all you niggas, if you want to survive, I'm going to keep saying it. Go white. Just go white. Who you'll live a long time, right? Hold up.
Oddly enough, though, when you do the exact opposite, people suddenly lose their shit. Because, I don't know, slavery was a thing, and apparently it only ever happened to black people, who are clearly still alive today.
No. When I walk in for a job interview at a place where it's nothing but white folk, I can't go and get my full body lightener and rub it all over me and now I'm white.
I mean, you can, but being white, applying for a job at a place where everybody is already white, isn't gonna help you. But if I were to paint myself up black and I could pass as black, I could probably get the job because they need to fill diversity quotas. Get me some of that sweet, sweet affirmative action, yo. And anyone who doesn't hire me is a racist.
You do not get to choose what race you are. I'm sorry. You could choose your look. You could choose whether you have a tan. I get a tan. Black people tan.
Just so we're clear here and get things out in the open here, make sure I'm understanding you here. People can choose how they want to look and they can get themselves a tan, but only if you've decided for them that they're not trying to be black. Fantastic! Because personally, I think the only way that you would know someone is trying to be another race is if they come out and say they are now identifying as that race. You see, if somebody is just dressing like they're black, but they don't really want to be black, they just like and enjoy how everything looks and all, and they haven't come out and said, hey, oh, I'm black, then they're not trying to be black. They're just emulating and taking what they think looks good and wearing it on themselves. They're just choosing their look and choosing their tan. Unless you're saying that being black refers to something other than ethnicity, in which case, are black people who don't act and dress or talk black no longer black? Is there degrees of blackness? Is there a black scale? What level of black belt do I need to wield the phrase, my nigga, without having people lose their shit? This is important, need to know information.
I have nothing against white women, and a lot of the videos that I watched were kind of downing white women, and that's not what I want to do. I don't think that the core issue of all this is that white women holistically just are stealing black and biracial and minorities racial and cultural identities.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my shtick here for just a moment to address what I find to be the underlying cause of outrage over blackfishing. You think people are stealing your racial and cultural identities. That is stupid. That is really stupid. No one can steal something that's not even tangible. Even if they co-opt and do what you'd classify as black people things, it's not going to have the same meaning for them as it does for you. In no way will it actually detract from whatever identity you derive from such things unless you let it. It seems like you're just worried about someone else getting attention that you feel you deserve. It seems like when someone dresses up or steals my culture and identity and they get some notoriety, you feel like that's attention that they're taking away from you or some other black person. And you know what you sound like? You sound like the stereotype, you know, a 16-year-old high school girl whining about how that little slut Susie Stiller looking at, she's getting all the boys. You sound like a bratty teenager. You are not owed anything for being black. If you want attention, go get your own. The attention that you think the other person is stealing from you is attention that you are giving to them. Stop treating it like a big deal and worry more about yourself.
I think the heart of the issue is that white women, I don't even want to speak on all y'all because there are some bomb white women who wear the skin that they're in with beauty. However, the root and the heart of the issue is that a lot of y'all are insecure with yourselves and you realize now black is trending, so let me make my skin more black.
Dude, why are you dressed above black?
Well, bro, you see, I'm just really insecure. Blackness is just so awesome and dominant, and just I want to be a part of the press masses too. Also, everybody else doing it. Whoa there! Blackness Suppression Squad here, son. We're gonna have to ask you to hand over them chains and drop them ebonics real slow like now. Oh lordy, you see, the man is here to keep another brother down. He's getting belligerent. Take him down. Oh, damn, I've been hit. Oh, Lord, I've been hit. Brother down.
Oh, damn.
I knew this would happen. Another racist cop shooting a poor-armed man just for being black.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
You there, come closer. Let the homies know I went down fighting honorably. And you tell my cousin Pookie from down the road I forgive him for the shame he brought to me that time when he stepped on my Jordans.
No, get your dumb ass up. It was just a beanbag, you pansy. Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
Aesthetics, beauty, that's one thing. You can learn that. All of the topical, it's learned. But our skin color, something that is irreversible, something that has been looked down upon for generations and generations, now trying to take that, make it into something white so that, again, white people are at the top.
Are you high? What? No, I'm not high. Why?
You are high as a fucking kite.
Oh my God.
Okay. If these people are doing what you claim that they're doing, making themselves look black to pass off as black when they're white people, then they're literally taking something that is white themselves and turning it into something that is black. The only way that they're going to be able to take black skin, your black skin that you were born with, and turn that into a thing that's white is if they kidnap you or something and start bleaching you. Oh my god. Okay, and for that last part there at the end, who told you that white people are at the top? Whoever told that to you lied to you, and that person is not your friend. You need to find them and call them an asshole for indoctrinating your dumbass into race-baiting bullshit. You see, oh my god, this is a problem with collectivizing everyone into groups. People who happen to be white, yes, they are in prestigious places, yes, they are wealthy, but that's not white people. Those are people up there who happen to be white. Yeah, there are more rich people in America that are white than there are, black people that are rich. But there are also more poor people that are white than there are poor black people. Between the statistics, the sheer numbers, and the perpetuation and expectation of certain aspects of negative behavior in a... You know what? F*** it. Yes, all of us white people are part of the white club. We get the white checks in the mail, and we attend white meetings every Saturday to just determine exactly how we want to keep the minorities down so they can't rise up above us. You got us. You got us. Well done cracking the code, old girl.
Literally, I'm going to insert a picture now of the girl that I'm speaking about. This girl literally got natural hair endorsements. Natural hair endorsements. Sweetheart, you're not black. That's not you. You don't have curly hair. Your hair is straight as fuck. You don't have tan skin. Your skin is white as fuck. Take our skin, don't take our hair, and try to brand it and try to make it yours.
Oh, I'm tan. I have naturally curly hair. I'm mixed.
Bitch, no you're not. You're white.
No, you don't own hairstyles. You don't own the color black. If you don't like what that lady's doing and you can't hold yourself back, then go out and spend some money and have someone make you a big old shirt and write all across it about how she made your butt hurt.
But I'm black and I'm offended. Won't you please stop them, sir? It's my skin and my hair. No, it doesn't belong to her. So you better tell her to stop or I'll whine and I'll cry. And I'll tell them how you're a meanie for stealing my slice of the pie. Did I mentioned I was black, didn't I? Right, cause I'm black. Don't forget I'm black. I'm black.
You're white. You're white. Thing is, y'all see something trending and y'all can't say, hey, let them have their time. Let them show us what their culture is in a tasteful way, in a palatable way.
No, my child. No. Let them have their time in the sun, children. Let them show us their ways. Let us learn from them, so that we too may one day learn the great power and virtues of cornrows and twerking.
Black people who are speaking on this subject, who are reaching, I think they're reaching when they do the things that are like aesthetically pleasing, like the hair. They have a problem with like Kim Kardashian having cornrows and stuff. The woman has black motherfucking kids. I'm sure she was, on Kanye. Them cornrows just magically appeared in her motherfucking head, okay?
My God, finally a metric by which we can measure things. If you're a celebrity that she likes and you make babies with another celebrity who is black, you may very well don the cornrows without being shamed into oblivion.
Who are around black culture, it's going to rub off on you. White people that are doing this, they can't just let something be black. It has to be whiteified or...
Look at how we do it. And don't you dare try to call it black, because this is white. This is not blackface. This is a tan, okay? This is a tan.
I see. I gotcha. So people aren't allowed to see something that someone else is doing and incorporate it into what they do and make it their own. Well, I mean they can, but just not if they're white and it's something that black people have laid claim to. And I hope all of you at home are writing these things down. There will be a test and you will be fired from a cannon for being racist if you fail it. Oh, right, damn, I almost forgot what was behind me. Yeah, this right here is totally what everybody else is doing. Yeah, you see when people want to be black, they totally do this. It's totally not a joke or a Halloween costume or somebody, you know, making fun of blackface or some shit. No, this right here, yes, this is blackfishing. Yep, totally.
So please, think about what you're doing. Do your research. I cannot stress enough, do your research before you start putting yourself out there and displaying yourself as someone who you're truly not.
Stop it. Get some help.
Y'all need to embrace who y'all are. And you know what? Maybe you'll really get people who really relate to you. Really relate to the struggle of being white and wanting to be another way.
You know, First Mate, I don't know what to do.
Aw, well, what's the matter?
I'm really struggling, okay? I'm white and the struggle is real, yo. Like, I want to be something else. I want to dress in baggy pants. I want to listen to rap music and wear gold chains around my neck because I think it looks cute. Like I can't figure out what to do about it.
Why don't you just, you know, do what you want?
What? Just do what I want? Just do what I want. Huh. Yeah, I guess I could do that, couldn't I?
Yep, you sure could. But have you considered blackness?
What? What'd you say? Blackness? Oh my God. That's right. Black people need the time in the sun. Oh my God. Here we are again. I didn't consider their feelings and how they might feel if I do a thing that I want to do. Oh, the struggle's just got real again.
The thing is, the majority wants to be a minority now. That's a problem because we were looked down upon, we were spit on, we were enslaved.
Oh my God. All right. I want you to stop. Just stop everything. Take a minute. Look at your hands. Imagine on the one hand, you have an entire group of people who only share the same skin color, who all idolize you, love you, and want to be you. On the other hand, you have the same group of people who mock, make fun of, and suppress you. Now sit there until you can figure out what's wrong with that picture.
Respect and appreciate our culture and the history behind it. And last but not least, before I end this video, I've just been seeing this argument all around social media, okay?
Oh my God, it's a problem for us to get brown skin and get spray tan, but they can wear our hair.
Bitch, where?
Damn, that's good. Now this was a really tricky one because I was actually just starting to think to myself, you know, what about when black girls wore white women hair? But she cut me off at the pass with an astounding position in rebuttal of, bitch, where? And I was just left here, sitting at my desk, stunned by this ironclad rebuttal, unsure of my next move. By God, she'd gotten one over on me. But then I remembered I had 5 seconds to spare on a quick Google search.
Where do you see any black person, any minority that wears weave? Go look up Caucasian hair type. Caucasian hair vendor. No, baby, it's Indian. It's Malaysian, Peruvian, bitch, Brazilian, even motherfucking Puerto Rican, Armenian, never Caucasian, never white. So I don't want to hear another one of y'all white motherfuckers say that we wear y'all hair. We don't wear it. We may wear everybody else's hair, but we don't wear your hair.
Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Nope. No happy thoughts. What are you stupid, hypocritical, double-thinking son of a... There's not enough words in the English language for me to string together right now to form a coherent sentence to express the sheer disdain that I feel for you right now.
You just spent an entire video talking about how it's so wrong for white people to steal black people attributes, and then at the end of the damn thing, you have the balls just tout out that it's seemingly okay for you to steal shit from other people. I assume it's because they're not white and they're brown, so it's okay. Does your brain not work, or has it atrophied from all the exposure to bullshit?
You know what y'all wear? Our skin. Stop trying to make it okay. The moment that y'all accept what y'all are doing, correct it, apologize.
Kiss it. Huh? Apologize. Kiss it. You want me to kiss your... That's right, apologize.
And stop doing what y'all are doing and embrace y'all's own culture, embrace y'all's own heritage. That's when this world will be a better place. Let the real melanin pop. Not y'all's damn tan, alright? Thanks. K-Curls out.
F you. Just f you. That's my apology. F you. F you and the horse you rode in on. I was having such a good time making this video, and then you had to say something so contrary to your entire narrative, and I lost my shit there for a second. I did. I mean, guys, I do with a lot of stupid. You have no idea how many videos I go through and watch just to pick one out or whatever, how many articles I go through to look through. I mean, but even I have a limit as to how much I can take in one sitting. I initially wanted to make a video just addressing blackfishing in general, because I thought it was one of the most stupid things I had heard of. But I decided to go ahead and grab a random video talking in opposition to it to make things more interesting and entertaining. I watched the first half of your video and figured, you know, this'll do. I didn't bother watching it all the way through until I got to this part of the video, editing it and responding to it. I did not expect you to say something so incredibly stupid. I mean, you seriously trotted out rules for thee, but not for me, like it was nothing, just like it was normal for you. I did not expect that. I really did not expect you to go there for the end of your video. Just the sense of self-entitlement and righteous authority you displayed so casually, combined with you vomiting idiocy everywhere while doing it, was quite the lethal combination. I am actually half tempted to put an actual trigger warning on this video somewhere. But enough about all that. I'm over it now. Back to the blackfishing. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude my final thoughts on that. While I do find the phrase and the outrage around it incredibly stupid, it's also kind of interesting. Clearly, I don't think that you should lie to people about your ethnicity any more than you should lie about any biological, empirical facts about yourself. If you see someone making implicit statements about being something that they're clearly not, then by all means, go ahead and call them out on their bullshit. I don't think that you or anyone else should be obligated to play pretend with them and aid in their delusions. But do not bully and harass someone because of the way they dress or the way that they've lightened or darkened their skin. It's one thing to make fun or satirize something that you think looks silly, and it's another to get someone fired or incite a mob to descend upon them in an attempt to intimidate and coerce them into changing because you feel they look offensive to you. If you see someone getting attention and you feel it's because they are dressing black even though they aren't black, you are not seeing the whole picture. They are getting the attention because they are who they are and they do what they do. For instance, try to look at it this way, okay? If you swap someone sporting what you feel is a black people thing with a black person doing the exact same thing, it wouldn't be the same. They wouldn't get the same attention. And do you know why? It is very simple. There's a single factor that changes when you do this. It's the individual behind it. It's the rest of what that person brings to the table. It's what accounts for something seemingly ordinary being taken and perceived as extraordinary. Anywho, I've spent entirely too much time on this video and trying to make it, so I'm gonna stop now so I can hopefully get this thing out later today. A shout out once again to the person who donated to this channel the other day. You are awesome, and another shout out to my patrons. Thank you all so much for helping to support what I do here. I really do appreciate it. And if anyone else out there would like to become a patron or donate to the channel, there's a tip jar in the description down below, along with the link to this original video that I responded to in case, you want to go check it out in its full context. Seriously, guys, you gotta go check that thing out, okay? I swear I did not butcher that video with those jump cuts. I found it that way. It was that way when I got it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I certainly do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. But until then, remember, keep fighting stupidity wherever you may find it. Have a good one.
Guys, that was a pretty long video. How long did it take you to make it?
I really couldn't tell you. I spent quite a few hours on it over like 3 days or something. It's definitely one of the ones that's taken me a bit longer to produce.
Why would you put so much time into responding to a video that isn't even 10 minutes long?
Honestly, I was really kind of having fun with it. And some of the skits were just, I felt they were just too good to pass up making.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just hope everyone enjoyed it.
You know, I think they did. And even if they didn't, I had a blast throwing it all together. I have a lot of fun making stuff on this channel.
So, what's gonna be your next big video?
Well, I was thinking about doing a whole kind of big video thing on just veganism without, responding to a video in particular. I've already got a whole script written out for it, so it'll be fantastic.
Oh, really? Sounds kinda lame.
Okay, yes, maybe it does, but I wanted to try out a new style of video. See if people liked it, see if I enjoyed it. Kind of like that narco-capitalism video that I did a while back. Oh, and I did tell that insane vegan that I would probably make it sometime, so I'm sure he's still waiting with bated breath. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out when I get around to doing it.
And only God knows when that'll happen.
And right you are.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.